Hi guys, I'm going to show you this tutorial on how I did my Rice Krispie treats. I promised you guys that I will get it to you before the day's end, and I'm trying to keep my promise. So what I used here is this is a soap mold, and I ordered it from Amazon. I have to find the link. I'm not sure if I still got it, have it, but if I do, I'll put it in the link. But anyway, so what I did was, excuse me, in order to get my hole in there, I put a little slit right here. You don't want to slit it all the way to the crease, because if you do, your chocolate will leak out. So after I cut it, I took this little hole puncher, just a very inexpensive, probably at the dollar store, hole puncher, and I went in there and I punched a hole in there. So now what you want to do before you punch your hole, and be very, very careful, because this this silicone is very, very, very delicate. So I just tore this a little bit for trying to show you how to do it. But anyway, once you get your hole punched in there, well, before you get your hole punched in there, you want to measure this with the ruler. This is a 2x3 cavity, and you want to center it, so when you put your straw in there, it'll be centered. So let me show you how I did it. You want to take your bag of your chocolate, and first let me open up this Rice Krispie treats. Also, I just used store-bought Rice Krispies, nothing fancy. And so what I do is I kind of mash them down. Just mash them down a little bit so they won't stick out. And once you get them mashed down, you want to put a little dam in there, so you can put your stick in there once you get it. Once you put your chocolate in. So your stick will hold in there. Okay, so we want to take our chocolate, and we're going to fill in the bottom of our, oh shoot. Hold on, guys. I think my chocolate is getting hard here. Let me put it in the microwave real quick. Oh, okay. I think it's going to be okay. So you want to fill it with your chocolate. Get into your corners. Don't fill it all the way up. Okay. And once you get it in there, you want to kind of shake it. Then you're going to lay your Rice Krispie treat in there. You're going to get your straw. And you're going to put that straw in that little hole that we just made. And we're going to lay it in there. Okay? And once we lay it, try not to let it go all the way to the top, because it'll be a little bit bulky. But even if you do get it a little bulky, we can still cut it down, no problem. So, go back, put your chocolate in, fill it up. I think I got a hole in my bag, y'all, so you might see some chocolate coming out of here that ain't supposed to come, because I've been kind of rough with this little bag. You want to fill it in. Okay? And then once you fill it in, you just want to tap it, and make sure before you start working with your mold, you want to put it on a cookie sheet, because this mold is so flimsy, you can't pick the mold up after you put your chocolate in there. So once you get it filled, you want to stick it in the freezer. And you don't want to keep it in the freezer very long, because if you do, it'll crack. So I have one here already made. So once you want get ready to take it out, be very, very careful. Just kind of pull the sides loose here. Just pull it loose, and then push your treat up through there. Okay, so now I got a little bit of chocolate over the mold. It was a little excess. So what you do, if you get a little excess in there, you take a little paring knife and just slide that knife across there, and you can even that up and watch it stand up. How's that? Okay, now here's one that I already pre-made, and this was just something I played with just to show you guys. You can decorate them any way you want to. This was just a pattern that I had left from another job, and what I did was I took the bottom of the mold and I traced it around to get this size. Now, if you guys are good and savvy on the computer, you can go on the computer and size your photos up. This is an edible image. So if you go on a computer and do it, you want to make it a 2.5 by 3.5. You want to have that little extra so you can cut off, and then it'll fit your Rice Krispie treat. Okay? Alrighty, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope this helped you guys. Bye-bye.